Hello everybody, I hope you're having a great day, and if you want to learn how to blind your opponents or what is the best flashlight in Escape from Tarkov, look no further than Mr. Baby Yoda there. He's going to blind you, he's going to tell you what the best flashlight in the game is. So, if you want your enemies to be like, I got the flashlights for you. So we're going to go through all of them pretty quickly here. There's 10 in the game, so I show all of them. I understand it's raining on Shoreline while I'm showing you these, but I pull them all up, and if you want to know what flashlight's exactly going on, pause the video. I will preface that the first two you need a 25mm ring for, starting out with the XHB35. I was actually a pretty decent flashlight. I was surprised by this, but if you want to use one of these two, you need a 25mm ring, and the only reason you might advise against that is because if you want to take attachments from other people's guns, you maybe take this off. So just keep that in mind. If you know, our next flashlight was the WF501-B. You know, a pretty decent flashlight in its own right. Moving on is what I think is the worst flashlight in the game, is the XCL. This one it felt like it had the smallest, like, I don't know, lumens is how you would measure light, but I don't think Tarkov has an actual number for that. And it just felt like not very bright, and it didn't bright up the world. Now this is the D-Ball. This is arguably one of the best flashlights. I personally think this is the best flashlight in the game. And I understand some of these have lasers and flashlights. That might, you know, be a reason you would want to pick one. However, if I want a flashlight, I just want a flashlight. I don't really care. Next is the Glock GL or the GTL. I'm just going by the abbreviations, by the way. So this was a pretty decent flashlight. It's a little bit protruding, and I just slapped them on there. You might want to put them on the right side to hide from your field of view, because personally that's what I would do, but I was a little bit lazy here. And this is the LAS/TAC2. You know, I've seen this one a lot on you know, everyone's guns on occasion. I think it's one of the cheapest flashlights from vendors. The D-Ball is by far the most expensive. The rest of these were about 10 to 12k. And now this starts the Fleshy series. I don't know how to pronounce that. KLESCH. And then following that one is the K-21KS variant of it. I really couldn't tell the difference. This one I know has a laser on it and has a little bit smaller profile or different profile, but basically they're exactly the same. And by the way, at the end of the video, if you want to pause, I put all the comparisons next to each other so you can just look for yourself. I actually thought the raining environment was pretty good for it, so I actually kept that. This is the X400. And last but not least is the sun. You know, this is what everyone uses, and personally, I don't really like the sun, because for me, it almost felt like it detracted from my view, or what I was focusing on a little bit too much, and it was hard to see, especially when I was aiming down sights. I don't have footage of that, but you know, I thought it was a little bit too much. And yeah, this is just me making the sun. So, you know, as great as this sounds to turn on the sun on someone, unless you're in a thermal, I can't actually see what I'm aiming at. But anyway, I just thought I'd leave that in there. So these are the starting out in order as we presented, and as you can see, the D-Ball actually is one of the best, and I actually think the 25mm, which are the two on the left, are really good choices as well. You can actually see what you're looking at pretty well, and it lights out with I don't know, a pretty good cone. So I think your targets would be very visible. Now going on to the next list, the GTL and the Kelshi whatever series and the TAC2. I think the TAC2 is the weakest. I really couldn't even make anything out. I was aiming at the same spot on all of these, so just keep that in mind. TAC2 I think is pretty bad. The rest of these you really can't tell. I think if I compare it to the D-Ball, you'd see it's actually a lot better. And then these are the last two. The one in the bottom is the big old sun, and the one at the top is X400 as labeled. And X400 is just kind of weak, I think. Just a weak flashlight, and you know, the sun, it's just I don't know. I don't like it. But if you want to use it, you can use it. And I hope this helps you pick out what flashlight you think's best, so you can, you know, my eyes, people. Anyway, that's all I have for this video. If you find these videos useful, please subscribe to the channel, and that goes for anyone else. Find anyone else's content enjoyable and you find they're useful, give them a subscription, like the video. It helps them out a great deal. It means a lot to them. Stuttering, I don't care. This is it. I hope, lastly, that you can have a great day. Goodbye.